Creating Healthy Schools and Communities, or CHSC, provides resources to create places that support the health and well-being of people who live, learn, work, and play throughout New York State. CHSC grantees are collaborating with Worksites to provide employees with access to healthy foods and opportunities for physical activity, as well as to support their engagement and healthy behaviors.
In Rockland County, we have about upward of 20 work sites that we're working with, whether it's CBOs or municipalities, regular work sites. And out of that 20 plus, all of them have signed the Healthy Eating Guidelines. We want to give them the resources to actually have the opportunity to make the healthier choice. If they don't have the resources, if they don't have the healthier vending, if they don't have the walking path or the access to a gym facility, they won't be able to make the healthy choice at all. So we would like to give them that opportunity.
The relationship between CHSC grantees and Worksites has supported employee engagement and employee-led solutions.
Child Care Resources of Rockland, they started something called Rainbow Lunches, which they have been trying to offer once per month, and the staff absolutely love it, and it brings them together, which I think they like the most, and it also exposes them to different types of healthy foods, and that actually has led to talk about healthy eating, but also about physical activity, in which they then decided to come forth to me to ask about mapping out a walking path. So we were able to do that for them because they're looking for support wherever they possibly can, because it's not always simple.
So on the Shinnecock Reservation, we've been conducting Worksite Wellness for about 2.5 years now. It has been a collective impact of different key leaders from different departments that have come together, and we've created a wellness committee where each of these key players come together and we discuss different topics such as creating the nutrition policy. So with the progression of Worksite Wellness, we decided that it would be a good idea to put a policy in place to include nutrient standards for different food items that the tribe is allowed to use their tribal funds and what they can purchase for community events and meetings.
So as part of a Worksite Wellness project, we have been engaging a lot of worksites and organizations in becoming Healthy Beverage Zone. We're starting them off in doing the food and beverage guidelines, just first starting with sugary beverages and educating people about the risks of sugary beverages, getting them to adopt pledges around sugary beverages. So a few of the different activities that people can do are increasing the amount of options for water that they have on site, doing a staff pledge, doing some educational activities about the risks of sugary beverages. We have a pastor at a church, Word of Life International, that has incorporated the Healthy Beverage Zone messages into his Sunday sermons and really educating people about how much sugar that they're providing to their children, when they're drinking all these cans of sugar, and they didn't really realize that ahead of time. And now they're doing the fruit-infused water and really becoming a great Healthy Beverage Zone example. We've reached over 54 organizations so far with Healthy Beverage Zone.
A big success that we've had in our districts is Coffee and Conversation, which ends up being a staff wellness program in our schools. Coffee and Conversation for our schools has been instrumental in getting buy-in from our faculty. The staff at our schools were surveyed to determine what their burnout level was and how they were coping with it. And more than 50% of our staff shared that they were feeling burnt out, and more than 50% did not have positive coping skills. So my response was creating a way to use physical activity and nutrition as a coping skill for staff burnout. Before we were asking staff to help students be well, we needed to make sure they were well themselves.
To learn more about the work the Creating Healthy Schools and Communities grantees are doing across the state, visit nyopce.com.